Hi, and welcome to this third episode of Just Another Podcast. I'm your host, Tom, and today we're going to talk about what happened in the championship round. Also, look at my predictions of the last games and, and see what happened in the games. Yeah, I don't want to give my predictions for the Super Bowl because it's too early. I want to wait that for the next week, and that will be not the last podcast about football because I want to talk about what happened in the Super Bowl. But after that, I want to talk about hockey and basketball and all that stuff. So let's get right into it. Okay, it was an amazing championship round. Two very good games on Sunday. Um, Kansas against Bengals in Kansas, and Rams against San Francisco in Los Angeles. Home of the Rams and home of the Super Bowl. Okay, let's talk about first about Rams against San Francisco. In this game, I told you that the Rams were going to win, and that's what happened. The Rams won 20 against 17. A very good game. Um, to put in perspective, San Francisco was in the game with 10 points at the start of the second half, and they end up losing. So you're going to tell me what happened? Okay, in the last podcast, I told you if Jimmy G can play good, San Francisco can win the game. And what happened? Jimmy G didn't play good. Maybe it was his last game with the San Francisco 49ers. I think he's not going to be traded because he has a very good contract with a lot of money. But I think he's going to be benched. He's going to be out for the next season because this year, the last year, San Francisco 49ers drafted a quarterback named Trey Lance. This guy played in North Dakota State. He's in college. North Dakota State is a Division Two team, so they're not very good. They're the best Division Two team in the history, but if you put them playing against a very good Division One team of college, they're going to lose. Okay, they drafted him with the third overall pick. Okay, he has high expectations, but I don't think he is going to be the answer for San Francisco. Why? Because he wants to run in every play. It's like Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick or Cam Newton. Don't get me wrong. that 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 quarterbacks that run, that make amazing plays, that can run outside the pocket and then throw, are one of my favorite quarterbacks. I love Michael Vick. I don't like him as a person because he was very mean with animals and that. But Cam Newton, it was very funny. It was very funny to see him play. Also Michael Vick and Lamar Jackson. Okay, they run a lot. They're very fast. They're fast as hell. But throwing the ball, they're not very good. Um, Trey Lance wants to run first and then pass, and that's not how you succeed in this league. What? Who was the quarterback who won all the games and won the Super Bowl? Nobody. You can tell me Steve Young, a legend of the San Francisco 49ers, but he was an improviser. Sorry. He he ran outside the pocket and then he threw. He threw the ball. Sorry. So he ran a lot of times, but only when the play needs him to run. If he needs a first down, he were going to run or something like that. So that's for other podcast. Talk about the future of San Francisco. Now, what happened in that game? Like I told you, San Francisco were winning that game by 10 points, and the Rams start playing very good. Cooper Cup is unstoppable. Is unstoppable. Cooper Cup is the best wide receiver in the game. There's how anybody can tell you other thing. They can't. He's amazing Cooper Cup. Amazing, amazing, amazing guy. Matthew Stafford finally is going to the Super Bowl. Sorry, he spent like 10 years in Detroit Lions, and he didn't won a single playoff game. And now with the Rams in his first season, he won three. That's I'm very happy with him of him because he's an amazing quarterback in a bad team. Was an amazing quarterback in a bad team, and now finally he has the chance to win the Super Bowl. Okay, they didn't start very good, um, but that defense, like I told you, is one of the best. Right now, is the best in the game. They stopped Jimmy G. Jimmy G was I don't know. He started very good the game, sorry, but then he fell apart. Jimmy G is not elite. I Jimmy G is not elite. Sorry, Jimmy G. He won a lot. He's winning a lot of money. Sorry, he's winning a lot of money right now with his contract. He's winning more than um Derek Carr, and Joe Burrow. Well, Joe Burrow is a rookie. He has his rookie contract, but he's one of the most paid quarterbacks in the league. And the two games of playoffs, especially against Green Bay, he played awful. Terrible. That team of San Francisco is amazing. Amazing. Maybe it's the best team in the league. They have every team, but they don't have quarterback. The most important player in your team. So that's why they lost. In the final play, he didn't threw the ball outside. He didn't make the pass, and then he got sacked, and he threw an interception. Terrible. If you can see the highlights, Jimmy G is done. Maybe forever. I don't know if something's going to give him a chance after what happened Sunday. He played amazing in 2019 when they went to the Super Bowl, and they lost because of him. Because he didn't complete a single. Oh, I think he only completed one pass in the last quarter, and they lost. They lose against Kansas City. Jimmy G is, for me, is not going to be a starter ever. No more. He's going to be the second QB of a good team because he has experience, but no more. So San Francisco was very close. They did very good things. They start very bad at season. They finish amazing good, very good, very good. So now we have to look in the future because they have a good team. They need to keep some players. They need to. They have a lot of time to talk about free agency. What they're going to do with Jimmy G? If they want to put Trey Lance in the starting position. For me, he's not the answer, but you never know. Maybe he can be the next Steve Jobs. You never know. So good job, Rams. Very good job. I told you the Rams were going to the Super Bowl. So Rams are going to play the Super Bowl in their house in Los Angeles in the SoFi Stadium. So good luck to them. But I want to talk about the other game. What a game! What a game we had. I don't think this game was better than the last week game against Kansas and Buffalo, but it was a perfect game for a divisional championship round. Perfect. What happened? I told you that Kansas were going to win the game. That didn't happen. This is going to be difficult to talk because there were a lot of things happening in that game. Okay, let's start. Kansas in the first half was unstoppable. They they were winning at the end of the first half. They were winning 21 against 3. No, sorry, against 10. Yeah, 21 against 10. At that point, I was like, they're going to the Super Bowl. There's no way that the Bengals are going to make a comeback in this game because they were losing by 18 points in a point of the game. And the largest comeback in the history of playoffs was 18 points. Peyton Manning, with his amazing Colts, beat Tom Brady and the Patriots, and they went to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, sorry. So, now, what happened in the second half? It was a complete meltdown by Patrick Mahomes, quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know what happened with him. I don't know. Uh, Maybe I have the answer for that question, but I want to put that in the for the last part. Okay, Kansas City start with the first possession of that game. That the Bengals defense stopped them, and they forced a punt. But then Bengals didn't score; they punt again. But then Kansas failed again to score a touchdown or any points. That defense of Bengals were playing very good. Then they scored 3 points. Yeah, they scored 3 points, and then well, I don't know remember if they scored 3 points. No, I think they punt again. Well, but then the defense of Bengals stopped them again, and then Bengals scored a touchdown. They tied the game with a 2 point conversion, and they were like, "What happened? What happened here?" They were 21 against 21. So Kansas needed to score, but then Patrick Mahomes threw an interception. A very bad throw, very awful. But the Bengals only scored 3 points after that. And then Kansas tied the game with 3 points more. Okay. And then Bengals did a, and the Bengals didn't make anything. Kansas City stopped them. They do their job. They stop Joe Burrow for scoring. And now the and then Bengals again score a field goal. So they're winning by 3 points. And then what happened? Kansas had the ball to win the game. They did a very good offense drive to reach the red zone, the end zone. They were in the first and goal with only 1 minute left, and then they didn't score. What happened here? Okay, the first play they tried to run, the they they failed to run the touchdown, so they start passing. Now, he's with Mahomes. Show that he's not the best quarterback in the league. Why he's not going to be the best? If sorry, why I'm talking? No, Patrick Mahomes is a very good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but what he did in the last drive was awful. He was, I don't know, he was not humble. Why? Because he, in his mind, he knows he's amazing, the best talent in the league, and he tried to run outside the pocket, tried to throw the ball, but he missed. And then in third down, they were right there to score a touchdown or to score a field goal to tie the game, okay, and go to the overtime again. Then Patrick Mahomes um, had the ball. He was looking to throw to enable his amazing receivers, but the defense of Bengals only put pressure with three guys. They left a linebacker in the middle, and all the Bengals players were in the end zone, defending the pass. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes was like, I can't find anyone. So why not run? So why not? Well, in this case, he should throw the ball outside to leave it in the 8 yard line to kick a field goal of 25 yards. Yeah, 25 yards, and that will be easy for the kicker. Yeah, but then Patrick Mahomes saw the linebacker coming after him, and he tried to run. Yeah, but then he was in a huge problem. They were not. They were. was all close. He didn't run anything, and then he got hit, and then was a fumble. Fumble is when they lost the ball and the other team can have it, and that would be the end of the game. For his luck, a tackle recovered the ball, and they took the timeout with 4 seconds or 3 seconds. Yeah, but that was a huge mistake by Patrick Mahomes, and that's not all. That's not all. Okay, then he scored the field goal to tie the game, and they won the coin toss again in the overtime. They won the coin toss again, so they had a chance to win. And I was like, oh, they're going to win. They have the ball. They're unstoppable, and that kind of stuff. So in the first two plays, incomplete passes by Patrick Mahomes, and then in the third down, he put up he threw the ball very far to Tyreek Hill in double coverage. Two players were covering Tyreek Hill. It was a huge mistake. AJ Apple made an amazing defensive performance there and then intercept the ball. Okay? And they end up in the 48-yard line and then they just had to run. The Bengals did a very good job. They sent McMoney Pearson to kick the field goal. And wow, the kitty goes meow. The Bengals are going to the Super Bowl for the first time since 90 no 8082 1982 85. I don't remember right now, but it was a long time ago. So wow, Bengals, you did the impossible. I thought they were going to lose against Titans. Nope. I told you they're going to lose against Kansas. Nope. So Bengals, my congratulations, because nobody had faith in you. Nobody. And you are in the Super Bowl right now to play the best team in the league with the best players. So it was all Patrick Mahomes' failure. What happened? Okay. Quarterback rating means the qualification that a quarterback has. Yeah. Um, in the NFL, is the max you can do a perfect game is over 100 points. In other also can be 153 points, point 8 in other ratings. That would be perfect game. Okay, Patrick Mahomes ended up with 112 rating in the older scale. He was playing very good the first half. Oh, that was the first half. But in the second half, he ended up with 55 yards, one interception, like 9 completions of 21 passes, something like that, below 50%, 50%, sorry, and only 12.1 of rating. So he played awful. It was all his problem. That's why Kansas City lost. It was Patrick Mahomes. He was a problem, but he's going to learn up from this. He's too young. He's only like 4 years in the league, so everybody has troubles. Everybody has problems. Nobody's perfect. That's why failure. Learn. You can learn much about failure. So I think Patrick Mahomes is going to take this like a learning experience. He's going to back stronger next year and try to look for a second Super Bowl next year. But right now, bye bye Kansas. Welcome Bengals to the big show. And the next week we're going to talk about my predictions in the Super Bowl. The last game of the season. Oh, I missed being in the United States to see this game. But that's it. Bengals against Rams in the Super Bowl. Nobody believed in the Bengals. Only their own fans. Well, look at them. They're right in their one game up, far to win the Super Bowl. They're going to win the Super Bowl? I don't know. That's what we're going to see in the next podcast. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you have a very good day, and I see you the next week with more football and sports. Bye.